Good afternoon, Stephen. How's it going?
Oh, great, guys. Good being on with you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. And I know we're short on time, so we'll get right to it. We were just talking before you joined us about Rico Dowdle's just massive game yesterday. He surpasses 100 yards on the ground. What did you see from Rico, and do you think that he finally got to show the country on the national stage that he is a true running back one in the NFL?
Well, I think we've known that, and the bigger issue with us has just been our execution in the game and getting behind. In the first half of the season, we just were fighting, from way back, and just weren't able to commit to the run because we felt like we were down 2 and 3 scores. And I think now that we're executing better on the ball and keeping, the games close, you commit to the run, and certainly he's shown, what we thought he would be all about, and we're starting to develop a sound running game.
Stephen, thanks for joining us. I want to get your thoughts, and if you can provide us any update on some injuries we saw last night. Obviously, CeeDee Lamb, Wanye Thomas as well. Josh Butler went down. Do you have any updates on those players going into today?
Yeah, we feel good about CeeDee. Some of that we had that 2-touchdown lead there in the fourth quarter, and of course it dwindled quick. But we were trying to protect him a little as he got up for good. But this 10-day break should be great for him, and he should be ready to go. And barring any unforeseen setbacks, unfortunately Butler is going to have to have season-ending ACL surgery, and then Wanye has a meniscus that we'll work through, and looking at a couple of 2 or 3 weeks on his injury.
And Jerry joined us earlier this morning, and he did say that things are looking good for DeMarcus Lawrence to make his return against Cincinnati. Are you getting that same feeling?
To play the game, he plays it. Things aren't perfect in terms of his health. One of the main reasons we take so much of him, he is just a competitor. He wants to be out there.
We're having some connection issues here, so we're going to try to reconnect with Stephen Jones here in just a second. But we will hope to get Stephen back on the line, and it looks like we do. And Stephen, now that we got you back, I do have to ask you about DeMarvion Overshown. He was awesome yesterday with the pick 6, and he even said after the game that was his first at any level of football. You guys nailed it with that pick. What have you seen? What did you see from him in the draft process that has really translated to this point?
Well, the big thing was, just his run hit factor, speed, instincts on the defensive side of the ball. He went to Texas as a safety, developed into a linebacker, and all he does is get better every time he hits the field. And got the right mentality. He's got, as I said, great football instincts. He's aggressive. Throws his body around out there, and I agree with you. I think we have something special with him. Obviously, you got speed between him and Micah. When they're running around the field, they make up ground in a hurry, and I think he's just going to have an incredible career for the Cowboys.
Stephen, will you guys go from a short week to go into this Thanksgiving game, picking up a win? You guys looking for 3 straight against the Bengals. Now you have a longer break. How does that establish whenever you guys have that long extended week? You always talk about the rest versus rust. Does that play a factor in what the Cowboys are trying to attack to beat the Bengals next Monday?
Absolutely. It certainly gives you the time to work up a game plan, even a spicier one, hopefully. We'll need it. Joe Burrow and Chase and the Bengals are a really good football team. They've just been taken with some bad luck, and we'll have to play our best game. But the great news is it lets guys like Ferguson, Zach Martin, and guys like that, as you mentioned, D-Law, come back. Certainly Diggs is somebody that was close to playing yesterday. So we should just keep getting healthier. And this 10 days allows for that to happen. And, situation. We just got to go to work and get ready for the Bengals.
Well, we are looking forward to it. Enjoy the long break here. Thank you for the insight as always, and we'll do it again next week.
Sounds great. Thank you. Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too. There he goes, Stephen Jones, right here on your home of the Cowboys, 105.3 The Fan.